Well, we are back with another very special interview. We have Miss Everlie Bolton with Friends of the Dothan Houston County Library System. Welcome.
Good morning. I'm so glad to be here.
We're glad to have you.
Thanks.
If you just kind of want to start and tell us about the organization.
Yeah, the Friends of the Library are a nonprofit organization that supports our local public library. We have a three-way mission. We support the library financially, through advocacy, and through volunteer services.
And what would you say, how much help have you guys kind of raised and put in for the library system?
Well, we give the library system a large financial donation in January of each year. And so in January of 2025, we gave the library $63,000. And that went to very specific library needs, not only to new books, of course, new physical books, but also new e-books, new e-audiobooks, to other things like a playhouse on the patio at Westgate Library, a poster printer, sewing machines, so that now the library can do sewing programs. Just a large variety of things to just help benefit our library system.
And so I know that you guys also have a store. Is that, how do you kind of is that how you guys raise money?
Well, we raise money three different ways. One way is to be a Friends of the Library member, which you can join online at any library or at the bookstore. Then also you could shop at our book sales that happen twice a year in April and August. We just finished the August book sale. And then also you can shop at our Friends of the Library bookstore. It's open on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Well, talking about the big book sale, I remember seeing signs about it.
Yeah.
How'd y'all do this year?
It was great. It was our most profitable August book sale ever. It ended on Sunday, and we raised a little over $18,000, and that was raised $1 at a time. Most of our books are $1 or $2 or 50 cents, so that was a lot of books to make $18,000. And currently, all the remaining books are available for free 24 hours a day in front of the Westgate Library on the patio. And as of last night, there were still 102 boxes left. So just swing by anytime, take as many books as you would like. We want those books out in homes for people to enjoy them.
So you said boxes, not even just 102
No,
books.
102 boxes.
So
the whole front of the Westgate patio at the library is full of books, nicely displayed. The organizational system is a little lacking at this point. They were very organized at the sale, and it's mostly adult books at this point. The children's books have all found homes, but there's a wide variety of books available, and we invite everyone to just swing by when you're walking the trail or going to the pool or going to the gym. Swing by the library patio and grab some books.
And I know at the sale, it's not just books that you guys are selling. Y'all had a variety of items. Do you want to get into that?
We also have audiovisual materials. We have CDs, DVDs, audiobooks. We have 8-track tapes, cassette tapes, VHS tapes, and then we
Those
also
are all throwback.
Yes, VHS tapes are very popular.
Really?
Yes, we sell a lot of them. We also sell a lot of VCRs. We sell
didn't know
the
y'all
things
had those
that
too.
you need to play those items on. Yeah, movie projectors. We sold those, and then we also have non-book items like puzzles and games and educational materials.
And where do all these items come from? I know the books probably come from the library. You've got to clear space for the new books.
That's true. The library is always adding new books, and so about 10% of the books that we offer for sale are withdrawn from the library system. But about 90% are just donated from people within our community. We estimate at the last sale we had about 25,000 books, and all of those were donated since April. The gym was completely full of books, all donated since April. We don't hold anything back from sale to sale. We start fresh each time. So in our upcoming April 2026 sale, everything will be new. You didn't see it at the last sale. And then also at our bookstore, we all have all fresh inventory. I brought some examples of some of the books we have there.
Yeah,
Can
let's
I
take
show
a
some
look.
of these? Okay, so I brought some children's books. All of these children's books I'm going to show you are 50 cents each.
Okay.
50 cents each. This is one of my favorites that I read to my children, Tops and Bottoms, because you read it this way.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's about vegetables harvested from the garden. Sometimes you eat the tops, sometimes you eat the bottoms, sometimes you eat the middle. And then, of course, everyone loves Curious George and the
classic.
Berenstain Bears and the Snowy Day and Leo Leone. And then I also brought one of Judy Picoult's new books. This is a good one. This is a historical fiction. I brought one of James Patterson's books, just released in 2025. These adult books are $2 each.
And those are hardcover.
These are hardcover.
$30 at
Yes,
Barnes &
yes,
Noble.
yes, yes. The cover price on this book is $30. and it's in excellent condition. This is I picked it up from the bookstore this morning. It's $2 in our store. And then we have a special area for vintage books. Each book that is donated to the library system is individually evaluated for how it can support our system. This one's very interesting. It's from 1898.
Oh, that's awesome.
These are bound copies of Every Month magazine. So this is the October 1898 edition. It's really fun to look through. There's stories on fashion, there's songs, the advertisements are fascinating, and then there's historical information. And books like this are individually priced, and this one is $20.
I might have to keep that one. I might not let you leave with it.
Come see us at the bookstore. We have a great time. It's a sweet little bookstore. It's 100% volunteer run. We are all volunteers giving of our time because we believe in libraries, in books, and in reading.
And if you want to just say one more time where you guys are located and the days you're open?
Yeah, the bookstore is at 1314 Westgate Parkway. That's across the parking lot from Smoothie King, next to Alpha, and next to Dothan Athletic Club. We're open Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Awesome. So you can grab a smoothie and go shop for some books.
And then go exercise.
Perfect. Hitting all the boxes.
That's right.
It's so impressive to me. You will always talk about how small numbers of things, how quickly they can add up. You talk about how the books are being sold for 50 cents, $1, $2 at a time, and you manage to raise multiple $1,000s, not just a few hundred, not just a few thousand. You guys were able to raise multiple thousands of dollars for that, and then the donations that come in, they maybe come in one book, two books.
That's exactly
at a time,
what happens,
and yet it winds up adding up all the way up to, I think you mentioned 20,000 books or something like that. It's amazing to see how just 50 cents, $1, $2, one or two books at a time helps to lead to multiple thousands of dollars in both money for you guys to help out and then books for you guys to sell.
It's a great story. Every book has a story, and we like to give those books new stories by going into homes, and the part of the story is our army of volunteers. We have incredible volunteers that are passionate about books and readings, and we have a lot of fun together.
So if people are interested in joining your organization, how can they do that?
There's several ways. You can stop by any library and you can fill out a brochure. You can also join online. Or the best way is just to stop by the bookstore and talk to us. We'd love to talk to you, find out about what your particular interests are. There's many ways you can serve the Friends of the Library, and we want to plug you in the way that works with your life and your passion and your skills.
Great, there's plenty of ways to get involved. Now I have a question for you. What would you say, since you've been the executive director, is there anything that kind of stands out that is just a unique moment or time that has happened?
Our bookstore is a magical, special place. People come in there with a lot of stress, and you walk in and you're greeted with a smile. You're surrounded by books, and you leave there feeling good. It's a very wonderful, special place. Books are healing. Books are magical, and we have sweet volunteers, and I could tell you story after story after story, but that's the overarching story, is that it's just a wonderful demonstration of how special our community is.
Well, I definitely appreciate you coming on this morning. Is there anything else that you want people to know about the system or about the store?
Yeah, well, we encourage people to support their local public library system in any way. Mainly, go to your library, get a library card, read books, or listen to audiobooks, or use the computer, or there's so many things. Our library system is also much more than books. We have incredible programming, book clubs, other resources that are available to you. If you're working on your car, you can check out the Chilton's Auto Repair Manual on your computer because you have your library card. So many things like that that people are unaware of. You can watch movies. The library has a Canopy app where you can watch movies for free. All of these resources are available for free to everyone in our community.
And I did know, I've seen on y'all's Facebook and whatnot about, y'all do a bunch of events at the library too, do you not?
The library has all kinds of events. Go to DHCLS.org and you can see the calendar of events every month. There's programming for babies up to 100-year-old readers. There's something for everyone, and there's a great way for you to get plugged in.
And off the top of your head, it's okay if you don't, but if you don't know, what is an upcoming event or your next event that's going to be held at the library?
There's a new program starting for tiny babies and their families, and so I'm really excited about that one, and I'm looking forward to knowing more about that. I'm also excited about, like I mentioned, the Friends of the Library provided the money for the library to buy new sewing machines, and there's been a lot of interest in those sewing programs. There's also, on Mondays, Teen Recharge, where teens go to the library, and it's a safe place for teens to do a variety of activities together. There's just so many great ways that our library supports our community.
It sounds like it does, for sure. Zach, is there anything else you want to ask?
No, I don't have anything else. It again, it's so impressive how just one or two things kind of here and there just adds up so quickly and leads you guys to be able to do what you guys do and do it so well.
Come see us at any of the library branches. The main library is downtown. Then there's the Westgate Library. There's the Ashford Library, which is a sweet library in Ashford. And then also the Bookmobile. You can find the Bookmobile route on the library website. The Bookmobile was at the bookstore yesterday. But generally, Miss Tammy goes out into the county and to surrounding areas. And then you can also come see us at the bookstore.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Miss Everlie, for coming on and sharing
Thanks for
some great
having me.
information.
I love to talk about books.
Oh yeah.
Thanks so much.